See, my children are here.
And I was very much bonding with the girls.
You lose the only person that truly loves you.
And pretend like we are a happy family.
I trusted you.
What's the meaning of all this?
What do you mean? What have you been doing?
Who came to my place without telling me?
90 Day Fiancé serves up some seriously tense reality TV moments where the cast finds themselves under the spotlight, vulnerable to judgment, and often pushed to their limits. Here's a look back at some of the most intense fights, counting down from 8 to the wildest. Kickoff number 8 with a bang, Fernanda and Jonathan.
I don't like to feel stupid. And I saw Jonathan dancing with other women. That's the worst thing I can see in my life.
Fernanda heads back from the bathroom only to find John dancing with another girl. As John tries to wiggle his way out of trouble with a flurry of "it's not what it looks like," Fernanda's not buying any of it. Despite Jonathan's efforts to calm the situation, Fernanda remained angry, unwilling to listen to his explanations.
Fernanda!
Fernanda storms away all the way back to the car with John jogging behind, trying to plead his case. She's not buying any of his slightly tipsy excuses. I guess the silver lining is that the cops treated the whole thing like a boring rerun, asking a couple of questions before letting them carry on with their soap opera sprint.
All I did, you went to the bathroom. I was standing there, she came and tried to dance with me. I said, no, I have a fiance, she'll be here in a second.
Jonathan, you don't respect me.
I know it didn't look good if you're coming out of the bathroom and you see that situation happening, but I clearly didn't do anything.
John's babbling away, trying to patch things up, but it's like they're both suddenly wearing glasses. Those relationship cracks are crystal clear now. Fernanda's fuming and John's spotting red flags like he's at a bullfight. And let's just say, the magic of youth seems to have left the building because their nights out now always end with fireworks and not the good kind. Up next is Jesse and Darcy. Getting to know Darcy and Jesse is easier than assembling IKEA furniture. They just never click. As they sit down to draft a grocery list for a dinner with her daughters, it's less planning and more sparring. Jesse starts poking Darcy like he's trying to reboot a frozen computer, just hoping for any reaction. Who knew a shopping list could turn into a recipe for disaster?
Yeah, let's do it. Just no sassy attitude, please.
What did I do now?
Well, you like to say things a lot, and you like to bullshit a lot, so.
He's about as subtle as a sledgehammer when it comes to her parenting style, labeling her neurotic, and honestly, as we watch their day unfold, it's hard to argue with him. But let's not forget, he's also rocking a charm that could curdle milk. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black.
That rub, you gotta put the rub on it.
Maybe relax, relax. Trust me, I know steak.
Got it. Whatever you say.
No, trying to be all mommy-like, which I understand. Then all of a sudden, you see it in her eyes. She's like, she becomes nervous.
Things hit peak drama when they clash over the correct way to slice a steak. Most spouses get the whole micromanaging spiel, but watching it unfold is like witnessing a slow-motion train wreck. Jesse just can't handle the culinary critique and does his best dramatic exit, storming out over steak cutting etiquette.
You gotta cut it on a bias, babe. Like, you gotta slice it on the side. I used to work in a restaurant. Oh, don't push me.
I'm not pushing you.
He lets her know just how much it annoyed him.
No, it's not all good.
Not why.
I am cooking the steak, and all you do is this. I was doing the steak, you were doing the rice and the salad. There is nothing wrong.
See, my children are here.
And I was very much bonding with the girls.
He's definitely not her #1 fan. And their tension doesn't let up by morning. Now they're battling over touching shoes. These two could find drama in a bowl of oatmeal. And Jesse? He takes it up a notch with his flair for the dramatic, threatening to call the cops. Officer, yes. It's an emergency. She's armed with footwear.
Listen, I'm going away from you. I'm going to call the police.
Police?
So go away.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you do. She threw shoes at my head. Now it's a Louis Vuitton shoe. What's next?
Every time they try to patch things up, it's like watching a bickering match on repeat. They start with good intentions, but it quickly turns into a greatest hits tour of their past arguments. Talking respectfully? Nope, they toss that out faster than last week's leftovers.
That you have a drinking problem
I don't have
is
a drinking
being affected
problem.
by me.
Really? That's
Do you remember
funny.
what happened in
Guess
Connecticut?
what?
The shoes you threw at me?
What shoes? No, I didn't throw any
Remember?
shoes.
Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't.
6th, Luis and Molly. Season 5 introduced viewers to Molly and Louise, whose relationship was anything but smooth sailing. From bizarre arguments to unforgettable moments, their journey was marked by ups. Despite facing big hurdles, like Luis's reluctance to bond with Molly's kids, they gave marriage a shot, a complete surprise they didn't even tell their kids about it.
You're saying that you guys are 100% officially married. I'm kind of confused because we've been filming with you. Can you just run? Can you just...
Unsurprisingly, signing a paper didn't change much. The same old issues resurfaced, hitting them harder than before. Luis's refusal to accept Molly's children caused major tension. He couldn't get anything right. It's one thing to be dismissive, but how could a mom overlook her husband being inappropriate with her children?
You need to learn about how to fix a child. This is your
daughter,
life.
baby. So you think to get married with Matthew or just for
He's so over talking with Molly that he barricades himself in, cranking Spanish tunes like they're his personal reality blocker. But never fear, Molly turns into a lock-picking hero with nothing but a handy bobby pin.
Turn off the speaker, Louise. You're being extremely disrespectful. Turn off my speaker. You told me what? What? I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you, Louise. That's...
In a showdown that got a little too hands-on, Molly holds her ground, Luis not so much. But what Luis lacks in brawn, he makes up for in sheer irritation power. Seriously, he could annoy a statue into walking away. As for fairness in the fight, they're pretty evenly matched, since Luis keeps testing everyone's patience, even dialing up the cops as his go-to move. It was a tough call, but Molly realized she had to put herself and her daughters first. She couldn't keep trying to reason with someone who wouldn't listen. In a moment of clarity, she made the difficult decision to walk away from the toxic situation, knowing that staying would only prolong their suffering.
Why freely let you go? You can take your little ring and do whatever you want to do with it and pack your bags. You can take this and you can go and pack your stuff.
No surprise, Chantel and Pedro make this list at 5th. Chantel and Pedro's families are always stirring up drama. Here is a lesser-known fight, but pulls all the punches you expect with these families. Pedro's sister kicks things off, quickly bringing up prostitute accusations and outing Pedro for cheating.
Chantal, what did you say that I am prostitute?
Because I've never met any of your boyfriends.
Bitch.
After Pedro's sister storms off, his mom wastes no time bringing up her grievances. She is spouting about Chantel not writing her. With the money she gets from Chantel and Pedro, you would think she would be hustling for a phone out of the deal.
Chantel no tiene ni siquiera la delicadeza de un día escribir.
The reason. Yeah. Cuando hay problemas de familia, él no quiere para tenerme aparte. ¿Me entiende?
Thank goodness we are getting Karen's insight into their family drama. I am honestly not too sad Pedro's sister burst back in to change the subject.
Mira. Un segundo, mira.
What?
Karen's sweet as pie impression only lasts about as long as ice cream on a hot day. The moment Pedro's sister sends a glass flying, it's game over for niceties. Pedro jumps into action, dragging his sister away. Thank goodness, since you know with this group, it's more like WWE than a family reunion. At least they are abroad, so Karen left the taser at home.
Ven acá, tú estás loca, Dime. Tú estás loca, Tú estás loca,
Suéltame.
Suéltame. ¿Te suelte de qué?
Coming in 4th are Anfisa and George. Fans couldn't peel their eyes away from George and Anfisa love saga, which was more like a bumper car adventure than a smooth ride. From their season 4 debut to their marriage hitting the skids, it was a bumpy journey. The world tagged Anfisa as a gold digger, and boy did she cash in that frustration on George every chance she got.
You have money, that's when she spreads her legs. Yeah, walk away because you're a little girl, you need to grow up.
You don't know anything.
That time Anfisa turned the phone call into a scream opera with George. Legendary. Her voice hit notes so high, dogs in the next county started howling. And George? He looked like he was trying to decode alien signals, totally shell-shocked. As for hurrying back to the apartment like she demanded, yeah, chances are he'd sooner sign up for a moon mission. After that earth-shattering scream from Anfisa, who would have thought George would race back to her? Yet there he goes, canceling his appointment and all. But twist of fate, she's the one showing him the door. Looks like no good deed goes unpunished in this love saga. third are Jasmine and Gino.
Did you send her naked pictures of me?
No, I'm sorry, I did not do that. That's for darn sure I didn't do that.
Jasmine's world was rocked when she uncovered Gino's secret interactions with his ex-sugar baby. Gino had been sending risk photos to his former flame. Not just risky photos, but risk photos of her she had only shared with Gino. At first, Gino tried to brush off Jasmine's accusations, but she quickly shut him down with concrete evidence.
Just lose the only person that truly loves you. You have nothing but just your money. That's what you do. I just saw the messages. Not only that he betrayed my trust by texting my naked pictures to his ex-girlfriend.
Not only nudes, but a whole sugar baby audition on the side. Jasmine turned into a human tornado, stuffing her bags like she was aiming for a packing speed record, ready to put a continent between her and the betrayal buffet her partner was serving up.
Just talking to you. This is a long time.
I don't give a
Turns out, Jasmine isn't just mad about the lies, she's also cringing so hard she might pull a muscle. She thinks his antics are about as cool as socks with sandals. Now, he's not just dodging her fury, he's on the verge of catching the ick, and trust me, there's no vaccine for that.
I don't want to see you anymore.
That's your choice.
My choice.
Yeah.
You were my choice. I made a mistake.
Jasmine might have labeled him loser of the year, but that doesn't stop her from going in for another round. Gino, bless his heart, is in a fog apparently. He's under the impression that a boob shot is just a friendly hello. Luckily, the producers swoop in like his personal bodyguards, shielding him from Jasmine's wrath. Who knew reality TV came with such a dedicated security detail?
Hey. How you there? I trusted on you.
Stop. You need to go.
I trusted on you.
Jasmine, habla conmigo.
But their little argument over betrayal on vacation was nothing compared to when they got home. When Jasmine finds a lip gloss in the car, she goes off the rails and declares she is ready to go home, all the way back to Panama.
You're a cheater.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I never.
Yes, you
That's not cheating.
Take me out.
Yeah, I'm dropping you off.
Runner-up with a whole family affair is Andre and Libby. Since the moment Andre and Libby's brother Charlie crossed paths on 90 Day Fiancé, it was clear that trouble was brewing. Their interactions were tense, filled with underlying conflicts that threatened to explode at any moment. As time went on, the tension between Andre and Charlie only grew.
What girl in the United States meets a guy and marries him and moves to Moldova, unless this guy's the king of Moldova?
Something tells me that I'm not going to be able to see my grandkids very often.
Dad.
Libby's sister finally says what everyone's been thinking the family's about as harmonious as a cat band, and Dad's doing his best ostrich impression, head in the sand. Spoiler alert, that's probably not going to end well unless they start selling tickets to the drama.
The thing about my dad, he stirs the pot, and then when the pot starts to boil over, he backs away and pretend like we are a happy family, because that's not what this is.
First, the sisters launch a verbal smackdown on Andre, and Libby's there tossing in a weak defense or two. But really, Andre's foul mouth is taking center stage. Meanwhile, Libby's dad is out there playing referee, dishing out burgers like they're peace treaties. Come on, smile and get along, there's a cheeseburger in it for you.
Those days for one day, please. That's all I'm asking.
Just put them mouth shut. Like, what are you doing?
It's not gonna happen while I'm
this
here,
is
okay?
like
So
I'm just
shut
saying,
up.
we're a family
I'm sick of it.
gathering.
Stop
Just shut up.
husband to shut up.
All right, that's enough.
Charlie crashed the party, and faster than you can say drama fists and insults were flying. All those years of bottled up grudges, they uncorked in grand style, turning the bash into a full-blown family feud. Soon enough, the whole clan got sucked into the fight. Poor Libby was stuck in the center, playing a very stressful game of tug-of-war between her hubby and her brother. As for the family bond, it was unraveling like a cheap sweater.
Come on.
What's up? Hey.
We're not rolling the place anymore. You're
No shock to viewers, Angela and Michael come in on top. Angela and Michael have always had ups and downs. Recently, Angela's insecurity hit new heights. She started thinking Michael was playing away from home. So what does she do? She makes a snap decision to jet off to Nigeria, ready to deliver a surprise that's less surprise party and more surprise attack.
Michael really is not who he presents himself to be. I've never hid who I am. I'm a fighter. I'll be a fighter till the day I die. You want to break up? Then you divorce me. This is my car. Mace hell, because I'm not going to kiss it when you sit there and stab me in the goddamn heart.
Angela goes full Carrie Underwood and heads straight for his car. We are just lucky she doesn't have a baseball bat. She doesn't get far before Michael emerges, and they're quickly face-to-face ready to show out. Things escalate to being physical quickly. And this may be the maddest we have ever seen Michael.
Are you mad? Are you mad? How can you just come to my place like that? Are you crazy? What's the meaning of this now?
Let him talk calmly.
Stop it, Joe.
I trusted you.
What's the meaning of all this?
What do you mean? What have you been doing?
Who came to my place without telling me?
Angela manages to dial down the drama just enough for a sequel round 2 the next day. When they meet, she dives right into grilling Michael about his social media escapades and chatting up other ladies. Michael, quick on his feet, pulls out the "it's for a second income" defense, because of course flirting online is just his side hustle.
Have a seat.
If you think you're going to keep that Instagram, you got a wrong bitch, man.
Let me tell you.
You don't admit you're wrong.
You started it.
I started it? Text messages, oh, you're in pain, laugh out loud. Is that funny to you? You know the difference between you and I, Michael? I have a heart. I'm a mean bitch. I'll fight in a goddamn minute and I'll you.
Angela isn't biting, and she's pretty clear she doesn't think Michael has the star power to cut it as an influencer. In her eyes, the only thing he could influence is a fish to swim. She doesn't trust his pitch, and she's definitely not signing up for any of his exclusive membership deals.
Give a goddamn about no money, bitch.
Calm down.
Bitch, you and your goddamn money, bitch.
Is it a bad idea to have a double
You're not gonna have
income?
it.
I can't be staying here.
Then you make your choice. You want money?
We've been. Why can't you trust me either?
Why can I trust you? Because you are untrustable.
Turns out Angela's suspicions were spot on. Michael wasn't just trying to support his family, he was auditioning for a role in a new one. At the tell-all, he drops the bombshell that he's been cheating, and we are crushed for Angela.
Angie, I'm sorry, okay? Please.
You don't know what this is called, Sean. You don't know. He affected my whole family.
So that's all for this video. Let us know about your favorite couple on 90 Day Fiancé in the comments below. We will be back to you with another amazing video. Until then, goodbye and peace.